Victor Hanson. Welcome to the Hanson Report. You know me best probably from my books like Chicken Soup for the Soul and The 1 Minute Millionaire and The Richest Kids in America. But today I want to talk to you heart to heart and soul to soul about the biggest problem America's ever had, and that's your personal economy. The economy is going like this, and it's going there fast. So most of you need an extra $200, $300, $400, $500 a month. But today, I've got the guy that's going to give you the juice to plug you back in, make you feel good about yourself, self-confidence, raise your self-esteem, and show you the way to turn profits in your sweet tomorrows. His name is Anthony Morrison. Anthony, we're glad to have you on the show. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You've got a program as an internet guru that's going to help everybody. How is it differentiated from every one of those other programs that people watch on TV?
The thing is, every other program that I've ever seen anyway requires you to sell something to somebody, have customer service, all of these different things that go along with having a business, right? And what I've created doesn't require any of that stuff. It's actually, you don't have to sell anybody anything. You don't have to ever do customer support. It's an automated way to make money on the internet. In fact, I have a video that I'd like to show right now before we really get into my story.
Hi, my name is Roger, and I'd like to share my story with you and how Anthony's system literally saved the day for this family. At age 60, I retired and invested my entire savings in the stock market. A year and a half later, I had lost it all. With no job, no income, and a large family to support, I didn't know where to go. At about this time, I was introduced to Anthony's system. With this system, we have been able to secure our home, which was in jeopardy, and put the 3 children through college, and along the way, we were able to purchase several new automobiles. Anthony's system really works.
Anthony, tell me who that was.
That was my dad. You know, now I have a lot of home videos that have been sent in by a lot of my students that we'll show for the rest of the show. But you know, that was a video from my dad, and the reason that I felt that it was important that I show that is because a lot of people look at me and they say, okay, you're 26 years old. How in the world are you going to teach me how to make money on the internet? How do you understand what I'm going through? How do you understand what it feels like to pay a mortgage or a car payment or insurance payment or anything like that? And I want people to understand that the reason I started this business is because when I was in college, my dad went completely bankrupt. I mean, he lost everything. This is a man that had made a lot of money, been very successful, and was left with nothing in his mid-60s. So what I decided to do was I said, look, I've got to do something to help him because we were getting ready to lose our home. We were getting ready to all have to drop out of college. I mean, things were about to turn really bad for our family.
Shaky.
So I decided to get online, do some research, and I was going to find a way to try to make money from home. Not a ton of money, just enough money to take care of my family. So what I did was I didn't have business sense, but I had common sense. And I said, okay, I'm going to make a list. And so I did. I made a list of all the programs I'd seen, everything I saw on TV, everything I saw on the internet, I made a list. And I went around my hometown and I asked people, I'm like, hey, look, have you tried this? Did you try this eBay program? And inevitably they'd say, yeah, I've tried that program. And I'd say, okay, well, can you give me some feedback? Does it work, you know? And everybody had the same response. They all looked at me and said, you know what? I tried it. It didn't work for me. But hey, look, I'm on to this one. And they'd start telling me all about this new program they're on, right? The fact of the matter is nothing was ever working. Everybody was always on to something else. For me, I didn't have time for that. I didn't have time to be on to something else. We would have lost our home. I needed something that would work right now, this instant, so that I could take care of my family.
Just like the people watching. Some of them got fired yesterday. Some of them got fired 2 months ago, and they need money right now. So you're saying they could read your book and turn into a profit tomorrow.
But what I did was I built my own way. I developed my own strategies, my own techniques, my own system, something that wasn't available. I looked at all those other programs and I said, wait a minute. They all require you to sell something to somebody. That's the hardest thing in the world to do, especially on the internet, is to sell something. And I wanted to take the selling out. I wanted to be able to make money on the internet without ever having to sell anybody anything, without having to warehouse something, without having to ship out little trinkets and things. I didn't want to have to do any of that. So I created my own way. And once I did, within 30 days, the first 30 days of doing this, I made $1,000. Now, I'm not sitting here telling you I made millions of dollars and have a Ferrari and all this stuff, but I made $1,000. Look, the whole point of me doing this wasn't to make millions of dollars and be a guru and all this stuff. It was to take care of my family. It was to pay a house payment. That was the whole goal for me. And I was able to do that in 30 days. I was able to take care of my family, pay their house payment, keep them in their home, and now I actually support my family. For the last 5 years, I've supported my family from the income I've made on the internet. And what's happened was I took the success I had month one, and I just kept duplicating it. and I made more and more and more money. And within 3 years, I built this business where I was making almost $200,000 a month using the strategies and techniques that I teach in this book.
So, how does it work? And why would you share it with somebody?
This is exactly how this works. All right. So you've got these big Fortune 500 companies, household names, companies with household names, right, that they have a lot of money allocated to advertising. And you see this every day. You turn on your TV, you see advertising. You turn on the radio, you hear advertising. Print magazines, all this stuff. Well, these companies have big advertising budgets and they allocate it in different places. One of the places that they allocate it is to the internet. They have a large portion of their budget set aside to advertise online. And so what I did was I went to them and I said, look, would you pay me to advertise for you? Would you pay me if I send you a customer? And they said, yeah, it made sense. Think about it. They pay me only if I send them a customer.
It's results-oriented.
Right.
It's performance-based.
It made a lot of sense to them. Instead of paying to be seen, they're paying for customers, right? So they allocate a large portion of their budget to advertising this way. And what I do is I go promote these companies. I don't have to work against them. I don't have to build a business and try to compete with these monster companies. I work with them.
They've already got it going.
Right, I'm helping them. I send them customers, and in turn, they send me a check. They pay me for sending them customers. So they're elated, you know, when they get a new customer, they're excited. They don't mind paying me. Right?
So why are you willing to share it?
Well, because what I've done with this is I've had enormous success over the last 3 or 4 years doing this. Made a lot of money. Made a lot of money doing this. But what I wanted to do is I started having a lot of people that came to me and said, look, can you teach me how to do this? All right, so I see you've made a lot of money, but what about me? Can you show me how to do it? And I started thinking, well, yeah, I can, but I need to give you all of the tools and all the techniques that I have, and I got to make sure that these companies will allow it, right? So here's what I did. I built a system that will allow you to do what I'm doing, to duplicate what I do and get paid to do it. But here's the key. Every other show that I've ever seen, every other book that I've ever seen, they all want to sell a book, and they don't have any vested interest in you ever reading that book. You buy the book, you don't read it, they don't know, right? Not with this show. We have a vested interest in everybody that picks up the phone and orders that book making money, and here's why. All those companies that I work with, they appreciate what I'm doing. I'm giving you a book that is a roadmap to teach you how to send them customers. But I don't only do that. On this show, I'm actually going to give people their very own website. They never have to pay for it. There's no free trial. There's no hosting fee, nothing. It's a website exactly like mine. It's a duplicate of what I've already got. I give it to them completely free. It's already loaded with all of these offers. All they got to use is the techniques in this book to send customers to the website we give them, which is going to send customers to all these big companies. And what they do is they give me a bonus for that. So think about it. If you get enrolled and you make $1,000 this month, well, that's great. You're going to get your $1,000 commission check. But they're also going to send me a bonus check. Doesn't come out of your money. It's an extra check sent to me as a thank you for teaching you how to do this, providing you with the website, and helping you send them customers. So where have you ever seen another show where we're actually saying, look, we have a vested interest in all of our viewers. Anybody that picks up the phone and buys this book, when they make money, I make money. So obviously, I'm going to put everything I know into this book. There's no secrets held out that I use, and I don't teach other people. I put everything into this because I want them to be successful, because their success is my success, and I think that's what makes this completely different than anything else you've ever seen before.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is your turn to turn on the spigot of money and make more money in less time, have more fun doing it. Only available here. Now, we made a special arrangement so your investment is $19.95, but he wants to make it even sweeter and even better. He's got Hidden Millionaire, which is a philosophical system, so you've got your inner guidance, inner wealth to create the outer wealth. And he's going to give you absolutely free your own website so you can duplicate his website and go to work in a suite now and on. He's not charging any maintenance fee. He's not charging any hosting fee. It's free, not for tomorrow, but for life. And then to make sure all that works, he's added another bonus, and that is a DVD that tells you 3 steps. Here's what to do today. Because they say, well, how do I implement it? Because most of us are visual. We want to watch it. We want to make it so easy. He wanted to make it so easy that you could not miss if you work with this. And once a month, he's going to be with you on the phone. You get to ask anything you want, and he'll answer it for you and for everybody else on the phone. You can't miss when you work with this. Invest right now. Call the number on the screen.